like to share what I know. I absolutely agree that you need your space, you need your things. Just do it. All here is a process to keep going. A routine has been helped me a lot to being productive. And what does that mean, being productive, anyways? Because I thought at first it was to finish all the things that you have to do. Yeah, maybe you don't have to do it. Exactly. So you need to learn to prioritize what you want and what you need. When you know this, it's a game changer. Of course, you need to decide what do you want to learn, what is good for you at the moment of your life. It's not the same when you are in different age. It's not the same when you have different jobs. It's not the same when you're in different countries. So that's why you need to be careful and you need to make investigation. You need to take your time. And take your time, it doesn't mean do nothing and just the idea is gonna come up from nowhere. No, that's not take your time. Well, that's not what I mean to say take your time. What I really meant is like block a time during the day where you're gonna investigate. And right now have our lovely friend ChatGPT. However, ChatGPT, it can't do anything for you. It helps, absolutely helps. It gives you ideas. But the difference would be if you do it or no. And then ChatGPT is a good tool. However, you need to be honest. ChatGPT, yes, it gives you ideas, but do you really know how to do that? That's a really question. And sometimes as a content creator, we fell down on that part. Like we want to post, and then we're like, wait, this is not really me. So be careful with that because yes, that happened to me. And you feel kind of like liar, and that's not what you want. So yes, take your time. Like I say, time, block a time. Any time is better for you. Night, morning, evening, no matter. But what really matters is that you're gonna take that hour, 30 minutes, even 15 or 5 minutes, investigate what jobs are you available to get, what opportunities do you have, where do you can do extra incomes, where you can study this, what book it will help you for your career, what book you want to learn something, whatever is for you are interesting or you want to feel. Here's another thing that you might feel, no, maybe no lost, but maybe no like a purpose of life. And what I mean a purpose of life is that maybe you don't feel happy enough, you don't know what to do, which at some point I believe everyone has been. If you're in deeply inside, you're saying, I don't wanna feel this anymore. And it started with the sadness. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're gonna feel sadness. The difference is how you're gonna react to the sadness in the future, because those are emotions or emotions, and their emotion are so beautiful because it's part of us as a human. And yes, the person who is very sensible is telling you this. So like I say, investigate what do you really want. If you want to change the state, if you want to change how you feel, that you feel that everything is bad and wrong for you, something that helped me because I felt you, I totally understand what it's like. I remember to hear that cliche phrase which is says that, if you want to change, you need to change first. Because as a human, you will say, okay, if I need to change, if I want to feel different, then we have to change what is around me. Like change the country, change the house, change the job, change the clothes, change the makeup, change the style of life. And I think that one, it can be tricky if you don't really know who you are or where you stand at. Yes, me, I made that mistake. I thought because I felt bad, maybe I need to change the house, I need to change the job. And once again, I have learned that that is no what it really is wrong. It's really something that is here, 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 like here. You need to change from inside so you can change. So you need to change the inside. And and what I mean by change inside is the perspective of we see the life, the like the world, the people. When you see different, and you if you are in like a personal growth, because I thought personal growth it was to be successful, to be like disciplined, like every day I have to do the same routine, the same thing. And I tried to do that. However, in a point I was like, wait a minute, it's the same. It's the same. Yes, I can do my routine, I can do this, I'm good at it, but I feel kind of empty. I mean, I don't spend time with my family because I want to do this. I don't want to. I don't spend time with my friends because I want to focus on this. I don't talk to people because I want to finish this book. And when I realized what I was really missing is like the connection with people. So I made a decision to take communication classes, which I love it because I took like a course of classes. What I understand with that is that you need to communicate, but you also need to listen. Because I thought when I was going to the class, I thought it was like, okay, so I'm gonna learn how to communicate. But the teacher told me you also need to learn to listen. If you want to communicate, you also need to be able to listen what they're saying and able to understand like what's going on that idea, on the communication, on the critique, like what is going on their life, and that's why they're saying that. It's truly a lot of understanding. You need to be very respectful. You need to detach, because sometimes we give them the power with them, like we say, it's because you don't understand me. Maybe is it really that they don't understand us, or it might be because we don't explain ourselves. Because I used to say they don't understand me, like they don't know what I'm saying. I feel bad because I was like, they don't understand me. Like, I'm trying to say this, but they don't understand me. Later on, your ego is like, no, you're right. No, you say okay. No, the way you say was fine. Was it? Because there's another point which you say, okay, I'm gonna say in different way, maybe so they can understand me better, or I can clarify what I meant, like to give more context of what's going on. That helps a lot. However, it was a point I was trying to tell this friend that I couldn't hang out with him. Why? Because I wanted to focus on this project. He was insistent and insistent and insistent. You know, the first three times I tried to explain myself. I tried to tell him, hey, we can go another time. Hey, I'm really trying to focus on this. I wanna do this, I wanna do that. So I was like saying a little bit explanation, and I didn't feel like he was listening to me because he was still insistent. And I was like, okay, I already told him one time, two times, three times. And I was like, okay, maybe something wrong with me that I don't know how to explain myself. But something that I learned with my teacher is that is there some point where we can we can control if they don't listen, but that's where our limitations come from. Exactly, limitation is so important. so important and so difficult. Yes. For at first when I was listening the videos about like, oh, it's too hard to say no, I was like, no, I mean, we can say no, especially when I don't want, like I really don't want, I would say no. But when that person's is really like matters to you, like it's very important to you, you're like, how do I tell this person no? Or how can I don't really want to do it, you know? And something that I have truly learned is the limitations.